Please, a moment. Please, I need your help. My master's life. I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian taught me to know when I should ask for help. 2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. If you can keep the undead away while I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to get him out. My master and I had little to do after the shipwreck. When the locals mentioned a temple where the fountains never run dry, we leapt at the chance to investigate. Eelsil. Ah, so you've met him. My master calls him Eel Kill. Something about an experiment gone wrong many years ago. The morning stone you saw came from this temple. Aurelian thought it could be used to control the weather. Perhaps prevent another hurricane. Eelsil disagreed, of course.
Would it kill them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
You have such intricate stitching. Turn back. I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I could definitely wear. I'm tired of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
That can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers. Fight now.
Scorpion's poison courses through its prey. Spider weaves the web around its prey.
I'll disrupt the ward. Is down. But before we proceed, I need to speak with you. When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master. But Aurelian is too important to lose. The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion... Thank you. We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the... Why, I'm Uldor. I see your Dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't... Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Aurelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat. I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone piles if you keep the undead at bay. It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me!
Vivek, I hope you're watching.
It's working! I'll weaken the next circle.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
One last circle. We can do this. We must.
They're coming for us.
Go. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Stay back!
Uldor! Get out of my body! Now!
Silence! None command Uldor!
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison.
That won't hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely. Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your time. Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Khenarthi's roost with an... Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. He can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me. These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough. The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the Sea Elves gave it to the Khajiit so it would become the key to his prison. No, which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would destroy him. For some reason, he feared you. No, we must enter the tomb together. Though he can't wear you, he could quite easily obliterate you with his magic. Only by splitting his attention.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning... Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long. That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she must recover the Morning Stone. Then we should waste no more time.
You can't do this, Master!
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. Stay away from those pedestals.
Do not leave this tomb alive!
You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever.
Go quickly. I feel Uldor's weakness fade. Hurry, tell Gathwin of the plan's success. But don't mourn for me, friend. Uldor will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more time to meditate, but this wasn't what I had in mind. Goodbye, my friend. You're what all in the Dominion should aspire to be.
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside with that monster. Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done. I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full... No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. A good man. I don't care how long it takes. Oh, forgive me. You did so much to help a stranger. I won't... There you go. Hurry.
Ogmir, the fiercest of my warriors.
closer. Stop. Stay back.
For money. Nice hole.
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go? Clearly, you were meant to help us out. John and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep. Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Kennarthi's roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could, without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The Sylvanar knows the High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. We secure our borders against invaders from the Covenant and Pact. But it is no easy task.
We're leaving on the next boat we can get, right?
You have a better idea? Spit it out!
Hey, ideas aren't my strong suit. I'm just saying, look at this place. Do they look like they can afford us?
You have a point. Matbia, what else?
Let's ask around. I'm sure something will come up.
I have many fine goods.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these
My
sea
time is
elves is a
precious.
venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Malamar scum the moment we arrived.
Live dog.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Malamar? Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats. Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Khenarthi's roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I? Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maormer have a treaty with Khenarthi's roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither... Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my... Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Miss... And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters. Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's roost for generations. And this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow... By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf rats another chance to take our rightful lands.
I must finish this.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty? Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. Do you understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take... I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have... It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name, Edel.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend? Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk. A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out. Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, the pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proof.
A true killing machine! Come and see from the distant shores of Glanumbra, a real,
Keep your
live
claws in.
dog!
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
Watch your step, Round Walker. Don't cause trouble.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open. None of your business.
You'll take anything that isn't tied down, won't you?
Are you lost? Do you think I take drinks from strangers? Oh, I guess that little barnacle is all right.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform... The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the Armorer's home. This one recommend... At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them...
Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved. None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Hurrah! Not again. Please. I understand what he did. But he was just here. What happened? How awful. Who would harm? My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the... On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maumar to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vicereeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will
Guard, over here. There's a criminal in our midst.
Do not worry. It is safely caged.
Buying and selling.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Could you help me out?
Get off my ship before I throw you off! And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Well, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hand...
Another one? Don't cause trouble.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that... The Maumer planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these... This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani...
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out? You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow it.
Kenarti's roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me. I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and Ulandil. He said they could stop the tempest.
But I'd heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
And a good thing, too. This one does not like to think about what would have happened otherwise.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing Headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins... My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot... You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Mauma people. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city. And soon, his heart. Stop! All of you! This madness ends now. Move, unless you don't mind the spatter. I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave go. This...
No! God's mercy! Stay back!
The gods can't hear you. Scream louder! Where is former Ambassador Ulandil? Another honored enemy we must send to the Temple of the Morning Springs. Too many today. No matter. I fear we'll learn soon enough. What a nightmare. I hope... I signed a new treaty with Vicereeve Peladil moments ago. He assured me the Dominion will defend our little island from any reprisal.
Mother Morrowind has her eye on you.
Hey, slow pause. You, yes, you. Commander Karaneth needs you. The Malmer attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karaneth holds them.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
I'm rather busy right now.
You there. The Marma attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able... Huh! A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them my way. We need...
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Snakes! Giant snakes coming from the sea!
Those Malma pirates came from the water. Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes on my bodyguard's skin. I hit that... No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. Maybe the Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the Sea Vipers.
We can't let those Marama pirates reach Mistral. I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards. No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? You were with Dominion, yes? Your Sergeant Firian plans to strike back. Give those pirate cowards a trouncing! I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers...
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in, you feel that cold air rushing off the sea. Just like it was before the hurricane. I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. Don't worry, your wizard friend. I'll hold the gate if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you. Don't take too long.
You aided me at the Temple of the Morning Springs. I'd be a fool not to return the favor. Whatever the Sea Viper's plan, we should hurry. You've already proven your courage. If I'm to die in this battle, I'd rather it be at your side. Then let's go.
Can never have enough of that.
I thought I'd never escape.
Hey, squad got separated. Nistel and I... Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. I grabbed him, hunting sea vipers. If you see her, tell her all.
A ringing head is bad, but when it remains somewhat... I was in the caves, working. Sea vipers, Maorma pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. They've never been in this skooma. Our deaths, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we wouldn't fight back. They only paid attention. Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. Lucky me. The wizard tried to tell me something, but I couldn't. What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait, don't think me ungrateful.
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I...
Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. The hurricane they... You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues, they're storm totems. They collect spirit energies from rune-marked subjects and channel it, like water through a funnel. Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm. Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energy... Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you. Not even a hint of electrocution. You have the principle. Now to apply it to the others... No, I really shouldn't worry you. I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice unless you need a lot of energy. Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual without destroying Mistral. Does that seem equitable? The only certain...
I can't stand that man.
I'm getting good at this. Oh, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
This is Eelsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral. The Sea Vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a Storm Atronach. The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Khenarthi's roost, killing anything it touches. Except for the thunderbugs, of course. Oh, and the mountain north of Mistral will shatter, leaving... Ha! There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual horns trap Storm Slave, but it will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Khenarthi's roost. I recommend moving a fair distance away from Storm Slave when this happens. You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a...
I've read about such things. The books don't do it justice.
Never have enough of that.
Children of the sea! Your bonds cannot hold the Tempest.
You must leave this place. Follow me. My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is called... The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know... The Maum... If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged. The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Khenarthi... If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Khenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Auridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty.
The Prowler is headed to Aurridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Aye, the Prowler is fully...
Oh,
There you are.
Wait to take a
Do
load
not
off at
panic.
the inn.
Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk. There you are, Vestige. Listen well. I have located the safe harbor. I awoke upon a sandy shore.
Traveler, a moment of your time.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Fair day. I'm Astanya, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions.
Old Raz sent you, eh?
I'll make sure news of the Marmor is passed on to the appropriate parties. Don't you worry about that. Now, what's your name?
I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Auridon Marines, your presence in Valkelgard...
Help? No, I don't think so.
Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court. Advise them...
You'll find the steward at...
Well, what are you waiting for?